Here in San Antonio, Texas, with some Triple D royalty. That's right, this is the son of Hodad. This is Shane Hardin. Now, Shane, you're from San Diego. You love Mexican food?
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic. I'm taking you to Mexican food. But this isn't regular Mexican food. This is Mexican food that's been chefed a bit.
Chefed a bit?
Yeah, that means we're taking traditional Mexican dishes and throwing a little contemporary mechanization.
Contemporary mechanization.
I knew he'd love it. This is Rojo Pork and Bread.
Taco Chilango.
Eating here is like you're back in Mexico without having to leave the country.
You smell the salsa, the condiments of his food, because everything is from scratch.
Chilaquiles.
Really Mexican food, not Tex-Mex.
The kind of food Jorge Rojo grew up with in Mexico before he became a lawyer and a painter and moved to Texas to go to culinary school. Are you an artist? Are you a chef?
A little bit of everything.
Who does all the artwork?
Me.
You did all this?
Are you a wood carver?
Also,
What exactly is this?
my playground.
Your playground?
Yeah, and everybody's invited.
Where are you from, Mexico?
Guadalajara.
The home of Torta Ahogadas. Have you ever had one?
No.
The bread was the foundation of the
yes.
sandwich.
Yeah, virote.
But the rumor on the street is that you make the roll.
I do. 2 tortas ahogadas.
It's a sandwich. You have beans and carnitas inside. You're never gonna look pretty eating that, but it's delicious. It's worth it every time.
All right, so this is the dough we're gonna make for the...
For the virote. Some water, the biga, the mother starter.
From yesterday. So each day you pull a little bit out?
Yes.
And you carry it over.
This is dark beer, high gluten flour. Salt.
Salt? A little bit of yeast, because you already have yeast in the biga.
And in the beer. Mix it for 10 minutes. We take it out from the mixer
Let it rest.
overnight
And now you're going to portion it
into the rolls.
in this machine.
It's a semi-automatic machine.
Let's see it.
Whoa.
You're gonna see big bubbles.
Look at that going.
Whoa, look at that. That's hot. Another work hard.
Some flour in here.
A lot of effort to portion them perfectly.
Please, put the lid down.
Oh, look, you get to be the assistant.
Like so?
Like that. It will open by itself.
Never seen one of these before. Whoa,
Whoa, look at that.
So we take the chunks,
snowball fight.
we smash it,
Oh, you don't have a machine for that?
He is the machine.
Okay, there you go.
and from there,
So this part's all by hand. Let them proof again.
for 3 hours, and it's ready to score and go into the oven for 45 minutes at 350 Fahrenheit. This is a really crusty bread.
I mean, it's very crusty bread.
If you use any other kind of bread, if you put sauce over it, it becomes soggy
That's
really,
the
really
key,
fast.
right. Oh my gosh, that's good.
That's fantastic.
The crumb, the crunch. What is this?
This is a slicer that I made to help myself open the bread.
No!
I can cut all of them.
How fast?
That is awesome. You're precisely cutting it really nice and thin, always the same way. And what are we gonna fill it with?
Carnitas.
We're gonna go whole butts?
Yeah, the whole thing bone out.
Just going right into manteca. How many of these pork butts do you go through a week?
48.
Oh, yeah, around 48, 50.
Told you.
See, just right out with that.
We have to sear it, give it a golden crust.
Okay.
Trap all the juices inside.
Add more manteca on top of it.
Once it's boiling, we add the salt. After it's cooked for 3 hours, we let it cool. Chop them and have them ready for service. Now we're gonna make the tomato sauce, salsa dulce.
You like the sweet to go with the salty of the pork,
Following the chef's table theory, salt, acid, sweetness, and fat.
right?
We add tomatoes, red onions, water.
So this is gonna start to cook.
After boiling, we're gonna throw the spices, which are Mexican oregano, garlic, cloves, cumin,
Tiny bit, though.
pepper, and salt.
Cook down how much longer?
30 minutes.
And then we're gonna hit it with the immersion blender
That's it. You have the hot sauce on the side.
that you make?
Yes.
I'm sorry I asked.
Of course.
We're gonna use chile de árbol, red onion, water. We bring it up to a boil.
Half an hour, let it go, add the ingredients.
Cumin, pepper, clove, garlic powder, and salt. And Mexican oregano.
And then pulse it. Carnitas is done. Virote is done.
We take the crumb out,
Make a little canoe of it.
refried beans like a paste.
The carnitas.
We cut it in half.
Some loud bread.
Oh, I like the presentation style.
Tomato sauce.
Really chefs this, doesn't he?
I just like to put a little,
Make a nice moat.
yeah, cabbage, radish, pickled red onions,
Wow.
and of course, lime wedge, sea salt. And this is the hot sauce.
Wow.
Squeeze lime juice over everything.
This is outrageous. That roll is outstanding. That is such a quintessential part to this.
The salty, the sweet, the crunch, perfect.
I can chug the hot sauce.
It's incredible.
The beans are ridiculous.
Perfect amount of creaminess.
Well, I just like that they come out of a pump. That's great.
This is torta.
I just kept eating the bread.
I mean, I've had great bread, seen great bakeries, but that right there,
It's the best.
I mean, it is the best.
The carnitas are amazing.
Every morning when you come in here, you smell the meat and you smell the bread.
It's absolutely a work of art, I'm being honest.
It's the definition of Jorge himself.
A true artist, whether it's food or whether it's painting or whatever else he engages himself in.
And he brings all the artistry to his food.
What you made us today, lights out.
It was one of the best I've ever had. I'm not just saying that because you're right here.
Right.
I would say it to myself in private.
And you probably will.
Table 39, chilaquiles, all meat.
This was the restaurant that you didn't want to tell too many people about because it was that special.
It's deep in the roots of Mexico, and he has brought it to San Antonio.
Taco al pastor, 49.
Al pastor eats pork and cooked with vertical fire.
As soon as I tasted it, it was just...
You said you have al pastor, so I know this is gonna go big. I know the way you do it, it's gonna be extra, so walk us through this.
Where we're gonna do the marinade, this is guajillo peppers.
Okay.
Water.
So as soon as those rehydrate, then we'll start adding the rest of the ingredients?
Exactly.
Okay.
Achiote paste.
Chipotles and adobo?
Yep. Cloves, cumin, garlic powder, Mexican oregano,
Really good oregano.
black pepper, and salt.
Hit it with the immersion blender.
We're gonna combine that with our pork butt. Rest overnight, and then we build our trompo.
This is an art. See how he's folding it so it's not sloppy and has all these different hanging pieces. I've never seen one that spins as you go.
You build it while it's spinning usually?
Yeah, because I want to build it
Nice and symmetrical.
nice and symmetrical.
How long does it take to build one of these?
Around 40 minutes.
Oh, we're gonna Christmas tree farm this thing.
Once the trompo is already made, we grab it.
And then you have the weights on top of it to make it more uniform. Press it together.
Exactly. The trompo has rest overnight.
And now it'll go to the vertical rotisserie.
Now we're gonna make the avocado cream, which is like a thin guacamole. Avocado, lime juice, sea salt, some water. You can make this with chile serrano if you want it a little
Right,
spicy,
okay.
or cilantro if you want to twist more
Why did you
flavor.
twist?
That's what happens to me when I eat cilantro.
Different,
I go,
different.
"Ah." I'm one of the soap people.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Me too. I know, it's in all my favorite food.
Yeah, some people's cilantro tastes like soap to them. Walk them through the al pastor. This is all automated?
Yes,
So this thing is going to slice this perfectly.
exactly.
This I gotta see.
The machine knows where to stop.
Look at that. Look at the caramelization. Oh, well done. And it's just melting in its own fat. Lights out. Oh my gosh.
I just want a big bowl of this.
I gotta get one of these for my house. No? Wouldn't look good on the counter?
Put it in the living room.
Why not in the living room?
So once it comes from the trompo, I like them to be caramelized again. In every good Mexican taqueria, the tortillas has to be touched by lard. Reheat it with some water.
So you're getting the steam and the heat.
God, that smells good.
Tortillas here,
Look at that color.
onion, cilantro. I use the pineapple like for garnish.
So the pineapple's optional. Okay.
Yeah, so it's part of the tradition. Lime and salt, avocado cream, sea salt. The same hot sauce and the Torta Ahogada.
All right. Which unreal.
You tell me that is not outrageous. The flavor on the al pastor is next level. Every single flavor here, if anything is off, it's gonna be identifiable. Everybody's gotta be winning for this to be the best.
About as good as it gets right here.
Delicious.
2 tacos al pastor, please.
It's not just the taco, it's soul food.
It's just awesome.
That's next level al
It's
pastor.
unbelievable.
That green avocado sausage is wonderful. It just strengthened the flavor of the pork.
This is crispy taco.
You need to be here. This is like being in Guadalajara.
You have the true passion, your artistry, all this. But then the other side of it is you back it up with culinary training to give the ultimate experience. And that's what makes this so fun.
This knocks it out of the park.
Delicious.
Thank you.
Outstanding.
Welcome again.